Hello, church family. I wanted to come to you again, giving you one little update that we are giving you guys this week. But these are different and odd times that we're in, that all of us are facing. And I think for all of us, we can say that we have never seen anything like this. We've never been a part of this, especially something that has changed so quickly. The outlook for the future seems to change not merely day by day, but hour by hour. And but we here at FBC, in light of that, we want to keep you updated and keep you in the loop and up to date the best we can on everything going on. I know the unknown can be a fear, and so the more that we can keep you up to date, I think the better. But we do not currently have any updates as it pertains to Sunday. In many ways, that would be foolish of us to make decisions now, knowing how quickly things can change before Sunday morning, though by the weekend, we do hope to have those updates to you as it pertains to Sunday morning worship. But we did want to update you on one thing. We have added an option for online giving to our website. And in just a second, when I get done talking, I will actually show you guys how to do that, as it is something very simple to do. But this decision to move to online giving is honestly something that has not been a joyful one for me to make, but in all honesty, it was an easy and a necessary decision. Many churches have offered online giving for years now, but I have stayed away from moving our church to do it primarily for one reason, and it's because of my belief that Scripture teaches that giving should be a part of worship. And I, as your pastor, want to lead you to give as worship, and I have never wanted to do anything that would remove giving from worship. And so as your pastor, I do not want you merely giving money to the church. Rather, I want you worshiping the Lord by how you manage your money and by your willingness to sacrifice and give to the church. But things have changed this week. They've changed in a great way. And even if we do not actually meet on Sunday, which I'm holding out hope that we are, but to be honest with you, it's beginning to look more slim by the day. But again, those decisions will be made by the weekend. But even if we do actually meet on Sunday, there will be many of you who cannot meet with us because of your health or the health of a loved one, or maybe, and look, and this is okay if so, maybe you disagree with our decision to meet if we do actually meet. And these are hard times, and there are no easy answers, and there will be disagreement even among our church family on whether we should meet or not. And so even if we do, there will be many who disagree with that, think it's the wrong decision, and choose to stay home because of that. And if so, that's okay. But in light of those things, we understand that attendance will most likely be sparse, if at all, over the coming weeks and maybe even the coming months. And so we want to provide you a way to continue to worship God through giving to the church. We want to offer you a way to continue to be faithful, and we would like to make that easy for you to do. And listen, guys, we need the reminder that though our weekly activities are currently suspended, that does not mean that bills that the church has to pay have been suspended, and that the gospel doesn't still need to reach the nations. We still, as a church, want to support our missionaries through our Annie Armstrong Easter offering, through the cooperative program giving, which 16% of our general budget giving goes to the cooperative program, which goes to serve our International Mission Board, or goes to fund our International Mission Board, our North American Mission Board, our 6 Southern Baptist seminaries, along with our Kentucky Baptist Convention and missions here in Kentucky, along with a few other things. We also want to continue to give so that our budget will be high, and that we will be able to amend our budget for next year so that we can better reach Clay, we can better reach the nations. And so I'm not posting this as a plea for money, because we need your money, okay? I don't ever want to say that our church needs money from you. because our goal in giving is not need. Our goal in giving is faithfulness. And I say this for a number of reasons about why I'm not saying we need your money. For one, because we actually don't. And that is a testimony to the Lord's faithfulness and to your faithfulness. This church is 6 weeks ahead. We could not bring in a penny for 6 weeks and still be at budget. And that, again, is a testimony to your faithfulness and how the Lord has been working in our church. There are many churches that are 6 weeks behind and are terrified right now because they don't know how they'll be able to pay bills. You guys have been beyond faithful. And so I'm not scared one bit. And so for one thing, I'm not saying we need your money because you guys have been so faithful before. We literally don't need your money. But on top of that, I would say that we don't need to get that mindset of giving because of a need, because of times like now to where we do have extra money in the bank. We are well beyond our budget needs. And there can be a propensity to come about to where we may look at our giving statement and see how much money we have in the bank. We may look at where we are budget-wise and say, you know what? The church doesn't need my money. I actually need the money more than the church does. And then we get a propensity to not give or only give when we see that there's a need. But our goal in giving is never the need that we may see. Our goal in giving is faithfulness. And so our goal doesn't change based off of perceived needs within the life of the church. We want to be faithful with our money, and we want to be faithful to give. And so whether we are behind, whether we are ahead, or whether we are right on target, we want to be faithful. And as your pastor, that's what I desire to lead you to do. And so whether we are gathering for worship personally, whether we may have to be worshiping online or some other way, we want to be faithful. And so whether we are giving into an offering plate or whether we are clicking a money and putting in, or clicking a button and putting in financial information, our giving is worship. And so in these upcoming weeks, however it is you give, understand that giving is never separated from worship. Listen, I don't want money. The church doesn't want money. The church wants faithfulness, okay? That's what we want, faithfulness. And that's why we are doing this, not for your money, but to give you a platform to continue to be faithful. And so with that, I want to show you very quickly how you can use the website to give. Likewise, maybe you don't want to use the website to give. You can still mail your money in to P.O. Box 485, Clay, Kentucky, 42404. You can bring it up to the church, but to be honest, I don't know how often me or Michelle will be here. So we may be here, we may not. So you can drop it off. If we're here, you can mail it in, or you can use the website like I'm about to show you. So the first thing that you do is you'll want to type in fbcclay.com. Once you do that, our homepage will come up. And the easiest thing to do will be to come over here to this green button and click on Give. Once you click on Give, you will see these options that will come up, okay? Or if you don't do that, you can come over and click on Online Giving. Online Giving, there's some explanation that I have right there, and then you can come down and click on Give to FBC Clay. Once that happens, you have a number of options. And I have actually just done this. I gave mine, it took me about 15 seconds. So you will put in a number right here. Let's say $100. That's what you want to give. Give $100. Then you can come and you can choose where to give it. We prefer all of the money to go to the general fund. But maybe since we're in the middle of Annie Armstrong Easter offering season, you want to give some to Annie Armstrong Easter offering. You can click there. Or during Lottie Moon season there, some people give to a building fund for if we ever need a new building or backpack ministry. Or if there's not one that we have, this is what you can do. You can click on Other and then come down to Memo and put it in the memo right there. So just like you would write in the memo of your check or on an envelope, you can memo it in that box right there that says Note/memo. Okay, so then you're going to give to the general fund. You then come put in your first name, your last name, or your email, and then how you want to give. You can give by card. If so, you've got to put in the card number, the expiration date, and the 3-digit code on the back. Or maybe you give by bank. You can put in your routing number, your account number, and if that's an individual or business account. Or what I did, if you have Apple Pay set up and you're somebody who can use it, you can click on Apple Pay. You'll get a notification on your phone, and boom, within like 5 seconds, you've got it done. All right, now with the fees, I have this listed on the website. With all credit card fees or credit card transactions, there's a 2.9% transaction fee that we are charged for. If you do it through the bank, there's only a 1% fee. And so honestly, doing it through the bank, we're going to save 2% right there. That would be the easiest way for the church. But for you, maybe card or Apple Pay, there's going to be a 2.9% fee. Plus, there's a 30-cent transaction fee for all of it. So it's a 30-cent, then either a 1% and a 2.9. We will be charged that. Maybe you want to help the church out and you want to cover it. You can put their cover fees. So look, right here, right there. They will add, instead of $100, they will add a or $1.31 will be added to that to cover those transaction fees that we have for having to do this online. Now that's only optional. You don't have to. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. But if you do want to cover the fees, click that and it'll be right there. As you see, card, because the card is more, that jumps up to $3.30. So bank or card, or Apple Pay, whichever one, you can click to cover the fees. And then after that, you just come down and click give. It is that simple, okay? That simple. So put in the money, choose which fund you want it to go to, how you want to do it, put in that information, memo it if you need to, cover the fees if you need to, click give. That simple. If anybody has any questions or needs help, please call me and let me know. I will be glad to help you do that. Tithely also has an app that you can download for some of you who are more technologically savvy. You can do it through an app. You can do it through our website. You can mail to P.O. Box 485, Clay, Kentucky 42404. Or if me or Michelle are here, you can drop it off at the church office. We will have updates for you as that time comes. I guess as updates are made, we're praying for y'all. One last thing, please pray for me and for deacons and others who are going to be making decisions. These are not easy times. Pray that we'll have wisdom and discernment in regards to what's best for the church and our community. God bless you.